Well, I think it all started when I was probably about 17. We were a 4-piece band, and then we kicked out a member who was playing guitar, and then we suddenly became a 3-piece, and we needed to, expand our sound. We didn't really know how to make things sound big and dramatic with just the three of us, so took us a few years to sort of learn how to do that. And then I think because of that change, we just had to adapt and make things bigger and play with more dynamics, I guess. But that's how it started, and then we've now added a 4th member with the same name as the guy who we kicked out, actually. Strangely enough. And so now it's kind of getting back to less, huge sounding and more sort of precise things on this next record, this one record. But it's definitely a gut thing. I mean, I think all of us are inspired by visuals, beautiful film and visuals, and I think that's I think the way we write is we often think of images, and so I don't know. But it's definitely a gut thing. It's just the way I like the music that I like is dynamic, and it's got a lot of build and dramatic as well, and its lyrics as well as its composition. So yeah, but I think it's gonna, naturally as an artist, it's gonna start changing. You want to start developing other areas of your creativity,
Awesome. Yeah.
On the warm banks of the river of light, men and women gather with all of their rights. You see those statues, their men are frozen will, and we're not like them, baby. We will never be still. Take a little dive into the river, baby. I don't mind, I don't mind. Just take a little dive into the river, baby. I don't mind if we never get out. Never get out. If heaven seems far away, let your spirit sway. Let your spirit sway. Let your spirit take a little dive into the river, baby. I don't mind, I don't mind. Just take a little dive into the river, baby. I don't mind if we never get out. Into the river, we've got all this time. It flows through the hearts of stone. It flows in between the bones. It has flowed since the divine exchange. It flows forever unchanged. Take a little dive into the river, baby. I don't mind, I don't mind. Just take a little dive into the river, baby. I don't mind if we never get out. Never get out. I wanna never get out.
Yeah. This last record, we wanted to make a record that was really, really hard to play live, actually, because we wanted to expand ourselves, and we wanted to expand ourselves with the idea in mind that an album is an album within itself. It's a piece of art within itself. You don't need to. I don't believe a band needs to duplicate exactly what they've put on record in order to make it better or worse, or or just more understandable to the audience. I think they're two different art forms. You finish your record, it's done. People can buy it if they like it. If they want to see the live version of those songs, it's going to be hopefully better and a little more passionate. But we like to separate the two things and keep it fresh and exciting live, so we don't have to keep doing the same formats every night. That's just boring to me. That's just I've done this my whole life, where if I've written songs or stories, I'll take a something that, because my life hasn't been very dramatic up till now. It's not really like, I haven't had a whole bunch of heartbreak and woes and stuff. So I like to take the tiny little things that happen in my life and just blow them out of proportion, and imagine, like, what if I was in the same situation, but it was under way more intense circumstances. How would that feel? It's like creating a character and then putting yourself inside the character, kind of like acting, but then naturally in acting you draw from your own experiences somehow, like subconsciously you're tapping into something within yourself, fears and doubts and loves and passions and all that stuff somehow makes its way out, so but I do like to write from a fictional point of view, but who knows where life's gonna go. I could end up with one leg or something, and that's a whole album right there.
One of these days the sky's gonna break, everything will escape, and I'll know. One of these days the mountains are gonna fall into the sea, and they'll know that you and I were made for this. I was made to taste your kiss. We were made to never fall away. Never fall away. One of these days, letters are gonna fall from the sky, telling us all to go free. But until that day, I'll find a way to let everybody know you're coming back to me. 'Cause even though you left me here, I have nothing left to fear. These are only walls that hold me here. Hold me. Someday soon I'll hold you like the sun holds the moon, and we will hear those planes overhead, but we won't have to be scared. No, no, we won't have to be scared. scared. We won't have to be scared. Come on back to me, 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 come on back.
To get out there was for a bunch of reasons, but you know, we actually recorded the album in 2007, so it's been for us it's been a 5-year gap, which is absolute craziness in creative terms, you know. Yeah, we don't plan to do that again. That was because we weren't signed first, and we got signed on the road, and then the label kind of sat on us for a little while and like waited to see what to do with us, because we weren't really a pop band. And then one of our songs just by fluke just became popular. The one song that they didn't think would become popular, and so then that started getting more momentum. And then we just kind of kept on the road because of that one song for like, you know, 2-3 years, just touring. So yeah, I'm not gonna do that again.
All right, that's good. Won't keep us all in anticipation for another release.
If I could, I'd bring out an album like every 6 months, you know.
That'd be cool.
Yeah, I'd love that, which is possible nowadays, I guess.
It was.
Yeah, it definitely just happened. I mean, we got a few placements at first, and I think the music just kind of, the people that we were working with, it's a company out in LA called Secret Road, and they license our stuff to shows, and they just keep, our music just seems to work with who they're working with, you know, the shows and the types of scenes that they're looking for, the type of moods and everything. I don't really know why, or but I do. I'm very grateful for it because it's been helpful, you know. And I think next year we're gonna definitely start working more on, like, hopefully collaborating with directors and shows, and getting more involved in that, because it's fun. We like that. We like to do some scores someday.
no shelter from the heart's beat. Faster and faster the winds blow down from the north, sweeping these streets like ghosts on a march to war. A march to war. Outside there's a silhouette, changing her name, changing her face. Every time I look away, yeah, we sway in the yellow light, with no more strength to fight. There's so many dreams that fade away. There's so many lives you just can't save. Well, if you want this so bad, then why do you stand like you do in the doorway? Come in, come in, come in, come in. Come in, I never wanted anything like I want you. Come in, I never wanted anything like I want you. Like I want you. There's so many dreams that fade away. There's so many lives then why do we stand like we do in the doorway? If this is it, then why do I wait? All tangled up in the strings of fate. Yeah, if I want this so bad, then why do I stand like I do? Come in, I never wanted anything like I want you. Come in, I never wanted anything like I want you.
Yeah, it's well, we were demoing. I was demoing stuff for the record, and I didn't have a proper guitar, big one. My friend was using one of these, and I just was living in his house for like 2 weeks and recorded a bunch of demos and using this little guitar. And then that sound, we just the producers we were working with just wanted to get that same sound, that small boxy sort of sound. So I bought this for the studio, and then decided to take it on the road and put a pickup in it and painted it. And so it's just that's got its own thing. It's very cheap, but it sounds unique.
Recording.
Well, we go back after this tour with Mute Math. We go back to South Africa in December and do a few shows there, and then get back and probably do another tour. Hopefully hit Europe. We haven't hit Europe yet, so we do that, and then I want to start working on the next record. I'm already starting working on some stuff, so yeah, I'll just keep creating and building a fan base. I think that's, we've been around for a while, but we're only just getting started with and discovering exactly what we're capable of,
Absolutely.
So, yeah.
Well, Steve, thanks for being here. I want to thank MEISA and WNHU for allowing us to put this on. Civil Twilight's going to put on an awesome show tonight at Toads we're looking forward to.
It'll be fun, yeah.
Thanks for coming in, Steve.
Thank you.